Why have people stopped playing FIFA 21? Is there one reason or a bunch of reasons? Of course, a bunch of reasons. And if you're here to see the FUT Champions highlights, please continue watching, because in the background you will be able to see them. It was a decent weekend league for me. Only decent because the game at this moment is so inconsistent and in such a bad shape. How did I get an idea to talk about this, and how am I feeling? How do I know actually that I'm not alone feeling like this about the game? Well, on Twitter, let's say that I do 20, 30, 40 likes at a single tweet. But this one right here got almost 3,000. That is absolutely crazy, and shows how sad, how angry, how disappointed the community is in the game at this moment. And this is what triggered everything. This particular moment in my weekend league, I was playing for the 26th win, and I pressed the shot button and my player refuses to shoot the ball. That's 100% a goal from that position. No discussion about it. There's no discussion there. If my player does the shot, it's also minute 81, 82. I would have had a big chance to win the game. It is incredible how that happens. It should be enough that this game is so pay to win. We should have at least the gameplay that should be playable, the connection, man. This is just crazy. Let's start and let's name a few things that, in my opinion, have to change in order for this game to be playable again, but I don't think they will. First of all, 5 at the back is way too overpowered. It has become custom here in FIFA 21 that if you have a lot of players in attack, even though you're an average gold player, you can beat an elite player. And again, do not hate the player, hate the game. I understand that it's the fault of FIFA 21 and people just do what they need to do in order to win. It is the truth. I respect that. It's the fault of EA for leaving this in the game. 5 at the back offers lower opponents bigger chances against better opponents. And you know what? That wouldn't even be the issue if this game was not pay to win. But if you've got a 15-20 million coin squad with amazing 3 center backs, great fullbacks, the midfield stacked, and you're playing 5 at the back, and I don't know, fast build up, long ball, you get so many players in the opponent's penalty box, it's impossible to defend it. And your opponent, let's say he doesn't have a pay to win squad or a normal road to glory, he can't even go on a counterattack because he's gonna always get dominated by the center backs. Also 4-3-1-2, so overpowered with a pay to win squad, it is incredible. Other thing that of course everyone knows, everyone hates, AI blocks, man. They need to be nerfed, and that didn't happen. Funny enough, they said they released a patch regarding this, but I didn't feel it in game. If you got a player like Virgil, you move him 3, 4, 5 meters back, you can block any shot. You can use him as a goalkeeper. As crazy as it is, that is the truth, man. Long shots almost inexistent. I run a Draft to Glory series on my second account, on my Romanian channel. I remember the good old days, 2-3 years ago. You could shoot from long range, you could score some very, very nice bangers. Now, that is inexistent, almost impossible to use, and this encourages people to park the bus. If you cannot punish people with long shots because they don't play a bit more aggressive and give you the space, they will park the bus without any issue. There is no balance between crosses and center play. Crosses are 10 times worse than any other ways of scoring goals, and that's not how it should be. I'm not saying make crosses like in FIFA 19 when they were too overpowered, but I don't know, guys, 10-20%. If I got a Ronaldo there across, I should be having more chances to score a goal. It's not the case here. At least that's how I feel it. The value of SBCs and icon SBCs is so bad comparing with previous seasons. If you remember, I think 2 years ago, we had prime Ronaldo, prime Ronaldinho, prime Hullet available in SBCs, man. Now, I get Makelele. The prime icon moments Makelele that isn't even as good, in my opinion, with the prime Makelele from what I've tested. That's crazy as that sounds. We haven't got one attacking player that is meta, truly meta, like Garincha, Cruyff, 5-star skill, 5 stars with something like that. We didn't get something good enough. Icon SBCs are so bad, man. It's painful. It is painful. Getting now to the classic one, the servers. Me, as a content creator, I think people like watching my content because most of the times I have nice gameplay. I have nice towards very good results in the weekend league. And that would not be possible if I would be playing like a normal human being during the day. Because during the day, the connection from where I live in Romania, closest server is in Germany, is an absolute disaster during the day. So I have to play during the night, man. How is that healthy? So I gotta go like 12 in the night in my time in order to avoid the game being so stressful on a bad connection during the day. But still, I'm losing one night. It's like I'm a bartender, you know, and I'm working in a disco club, and I gotta work from 12 to 6. It's a hard thing to do, and mentally, it just destroys you, man. It just destroys you to play only during the night. You can't go during the day like a normal human being. It's just crazy, man. It is just crazy. And each season, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, each season it is more and more pay to win. From what I spoke to different pro players and other fellow YouTubers, this season, out of all, feels the most pay to win season out of every season in FIFA. And the funny thing is, EA Sports says that this is a level playing field. How is this level, man? If I'm not buying FIFA points, how is this level when other guys can put 5, 6, 7, 8, 9K? That's US dollars, euros, pounds, or stuff like that, and have a stack team. How is that level? So I can be level only if I pay money, extra money, and then I get faced in FUT Champions against players that have better teams because they paid more. You know what? Lewis Hamilton said something very interesting. I saw it in Formula 1 Drive to Survive on Netflix. He said, cash is king. And I think that's the case here. I think we all know that's the case here. Cash is king, but some people avoid saying that because they want to stay in the good graces of EA Sports. I'm not insulting anyone. I'm just calling things exactly as they are. Cash is king. Unfortunately, this is not a level playing field. I'm not even gonna get into constant pressure plus using a great pay to win team. If you put constant pressure and you've got a pay to win squad, it is incredible the fact that with an RTG you cannot get out of your own half. It is almost impossible. If that guy has Hullet, Maldini, blah blah blah, those guys will run non-stop for 90 minutes with constant pressure, and you will have a very hard, if not impossible, time to exit your own half. It is as stupid as that. If you give a silver player a pay-to-win squad against an Elite 1 player with an RTG, and that silver player or Gold 3 player uses constant pressure, that Elite 1 player, it's a 50-50 game. It should never be a 50-50 game between players of that, with such a skill gap between them. Never. But the game being paid to win gives them this opportunity. Sorry guys, at times I just get too passionate about this. It is how I am. I am extremely passionate in everything that I do. But what is going on at this moment with the gameplay, with the servers, it is in my opinion something that should never never happen. I love FIFA. I love the franchise. I've been playing this game since 98, man. Played as a pro for 10 years. Content created for since, I don't know, 6 years or stuff like that. I absolutely love the whole franchise, but we're moving backwards instead of forwards. It is incredible. Last 3 seasons have been a disaster in terms of gameplay. Disaster. And I don't even think that's the biggest issue. I think the biggest issue here are the servers, because if you would put servers, EA Sports, and invest in servers in every not every country, but in every region, man. I'm Romanian. We got Bulgaria, we got Ukraine, you got Serbia, you got Moldova, you got 4, 5, 6, 7 countries here that need to connect to your German server that is so far away. You're giving advantage to people living in the country with the server and disadvantage to the other people. How is that fair, man? How is that fair? If only the connection would be decent, then the problems in the gameplay, in my opinion, would not be that big. Every problem in the gameplay is felt bigger than it is at this moment because of the connection problems. Not gonna get here into the SBCs that have been below par, except the newest Vidal. I want to talk more about gameplay, about servers, and about I don't know if it's lack of interest from EA Sports. There would probably be more interest from them if these countries that I was talking about would present interest for them in terms of cash. But we don't. We're not Germans, we're not French people, we don't live in the UK, we're not from the USA, we're not from rich countries that buy a lot of FIFA points. So I guess we're not as important as other people. I think, as sad as that sounds, we're not as important as other people. And my audience watches me and expects me to perform fantastically in FUT Champions. I expect me to perform fantastically in FUT Champions, but I can't do that in this connection. I remember playing in the old days offline events. Offline means perfect connection. The other guy is sitting at the console near you, and I was playing world finals, winning international events, winning world events, and now I can't beat at times a goal 3 player, even though I hit 30-0 with the RTG. I hit constantly Elite 1, and at times goal 3 players are unbeatable due to the server issues, due to the pay to win issues. It's just, it is incredible. So those are my 2 cents on the matter. I think that's the expression in English. Let me know in the comment section below, chat, what do you think about it. Hopefully something will change. Maybe next season with PS5 something will change. Even though the game on PS5, I tried to play it even on PS5 and it's worse than the game on PS4. If you play it online, it feels worse, man. Okay, I'm done. Enough with it, boys. Have an awesome day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow with the rewards from FUT Champions. Have an awesome day, everyone. Bye-bye.